One hit for Tri-County. Not able to take advantage of it, though. We're scoreless, headed into the bottom of the first here on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street. Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Friday, May 31st is the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment. Also, enjoy free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, June 1st, the parade starts at 11 a.m. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at Upham Mansion. Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting outdoor beverage garden with live music. For more information, visit marshfieldchamber.com.
And welcome back, everybody. Also, welcome back. Ann Molsky doing the coaching again. Came back from a field trip down in Madtown. You gotta love it. I remember going back to my 3rd and 4th grade days, the state capitol building, touring a little bit of the UW Madison campus for science classes, and same for social studies. Madison was the place to be as a kid on those field trips. Always loved it. Just fascinated by the architecture of the state capitol building. One of the nicest state capitals in the United States as well. Even though that's an opinion, there's still a lot of truth behind it, I would believe. Pionk skies one high, deep at the wall. Kiss it goodbye. It's a leadoff shot to make it 1-0 for the Pacelli Cardinals. And that's the first home run I've seen Pionk hit this season. A good start at the bat for the home team. And I think she just wanted to impress Coach Molsky coming back here. Good way to start the regular season conference finale for the Cardinals. Katie Elke at the plate now. Elke hits one up the middle for a base hit.
Number 11,
and the last time we saw these two teams play, Pacelli just dominated. Martini was pitching in that game, only allowed the one hit, had a bunch of strikeouts. Trzynski pops it up. Foul territory, out of play. And that's a good thing where we have this thing open now. We can finally see what's going on that right field side and even in the foul territory. It's an 0-1 count to Trzynski. Rothermill's pitch up high. 1-1. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day to be at the Bark, though. Just a beautiful day to be outside, and this has the feelings of summer. High school students have about 2 weeks left of school, I believe. I myself, a student of UWSP, base hit for Trzynski here, and now the runner will go to third, and Trzynski's going to run all the way to second, and two runners are now in scoring position with nobody out for the Cardinals. It's a base hit for Trzynski. But I myself I'm graduating from UWSP this Saturday. So a big thank you to the school for a great 4 years. Plenty of different things going on throughout that time, but they got a motto of find and achieve your purpose. I feel like I've found mine attending this school. So a big thanks to UWSP for everything. So I'm in my finals week here. Trying to get into the broadcasting type of business as this ball is struck into left field for a base hit, and 2 runners will score for Kaylin Yenter, and she slides in safely to second. We'll be graduating with my Bachelor of Arts degree in the Media Studies program and a Business Administration minor. Geezy hits one into center field here, and this will be the first out of the inning. Struck well by Kelsey Geezy, just not enough underneath the ball. Amelia Martini coming to the plate now for Pacelli. Strikes one into the gap. Right off the wall. That was hit hard. And she is going to get into second. And Yenter scores. And it is 4-0.
Next, number 14, Kaden Nelson.
That ball was smashed. It looked like it was just going to reach the gap of center and right, but it hit the wall first. Now Kaden Nelson takes a strike. Good pitch from Rothermel. And speaking of the rest of my journey, there is a likelihood that I will be continuing with this company, and I will maybe take a full-time position as a sales representative here at Zaleski Sports. So a big thank you to Jason. Base hit up to right field for Nelson, and another run will score. Pacelli is on fire here in the first. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but it seems very likely. Pacelli already sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits here in this first inning. Every hit has been struck well. Ava Tess at the plate. Tess takes a strike after the first pitch being a ball. 1-1. Peyton Mansell awaiting on deck. This pitch missed it outside. Looked like a changeup from Rothermel. 2-1. This is the type of game Pacelli has wanted to have for a while. And Tess hits one well into center field, and runners advance to second and third. It's a double for Ava Tess. 7 hits on the inning. I think Pacelli just wanted to say, welcome back, coach. Welcome back to your field trip. She's probably had a really busy day. I mean, a lot of traveling. You go from here in Point all the way to Madison and then go back. Now you got to cover for a softball game. Takes a lot of energy out of you. Second pitch down and away. 2-0. Don't be surprised if Mansell gets a hold of one here. She's in the designated hitting spot. Hits one well. Center field. Back at the wall, and it is gone. What a start in this first inning for the Pacelli Cardinals. I mean, I could think most of us were expecting this game to very likely go like this, but Pacelli is firing away
Number 2, third baseman, Maddie.
here in this inning. 8 runs off of 8 hits. 2 home runs in the inning for the Cards. A solo shot from Pionic to lead this game off. She takes a strike. So it was a solo shot from Pionic for the first run. Kaylin Yenter had a 2 RBI double. Then it was Kaden Nelson with a 2 RBI base hit. And Peyton Mansell went long ball 3-run shot. That is how we got to the 8 runs and only 1 down here in this first inning. Pionic, did she do it again? She did! Back-to-back home runs for the Cardinals here in the first. Look at this team. Look at this team. Celebrate about that one. They're playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow on the speaker. Somewhere over the wall, there are a couple of softballs. 9-0. Home run happy Pacelli Cardinals. Too bad all of Pionic's have been our solo shots. So Pacelli's gone back-to-back on the long ball. Katie Elka's turn. Can she follow it? Down and inside. This is the exact momentum you want to have going into the end of the regular season and into the postseason. The defending state champs are looking very sharp. Rothermel's pitch up high and away. 2-1. So welcome our folks. In case you've missed what's been happening here, it's inning of play. It has inning of play. All Pacelli. 3-1. Maddie Pionic led off the game with a home run, followed by 7 more hits, including a 3-run shot from Peyton Mansell, and it is a 5-pitch walk to Katie Elka.
First baseman, Hannah Trzynski.
But Peyton Mansell had the 3-run home run, and then the very next batter, Maddie Pionic, top of the order again, hit the long ball. 2 for 2, 2 home runs in the game. What a start. Trzynski hits one high, deep. This ball is just foul. Hit right off that wall. Inches away from making a great play on it was Ariana Foster, but also inches away from becoming a possibly 10-run game. That would have been only 1 out. Trzynski got a hold of this one into center, and on it, actually in right field, is JC Sanchez for the 2nd out.
Plate number 7, the catcher, Kaylin Yenter.
So that was much needed for Tri-County to try to get their hitters back. 1 out closer here in the first. Kaylin Yenter watches a strike, and it gets away, and Elka will go to second. explosion of an inning from the Pacelli Cardinals. 10 hits, 9 runs score, make it 11, and 10 runs are going to score. Yenter runs to second. The play is not in time. And it is a hustle double to make it 10-0 for Pacelli. And I think Wolski wants to make a substitution here for Kalen Yenter on second base. Number 25, we'll have to see who it is. Kalen Yenter's got back-to-back doubles here in this first inning. I will pull up the Pacelli roster the best that I can here. Number 25, Elates. And a base hit right through the shortstop gap for Kelsey Geezy. And it's an 11-0 ball game. Pacelli is laying down the hammer early. And now this throw gets away. And Tess is going to get all the way to third. So Geezy's over on third base, as she had the base hit there. And Amelia Martini will take a crack at it. Popped up, has a chance to make a play here, and no play will be made. It looked like Kyla Foster was going to be able to make a play on it. Every single Pacelli batter that we have seen so far has had a hit here in this first inning. Oh and 1. Martini watches a changeup up high. Martini had a double in her first appearance. This pitch up high, upstairs, 2-1 to Amelia. And I might say it's safe to say that she'll get up to 7-0 here on the season. Fouled off. 2-2, 2 down, runner on third. Pacelli has been hitting the ball really well. What a start. Here comes Rothermel's pitch. Hit into the air, backtracking at the wall, over the scoreboard. A moonshot 2-run bomb from Amelia Martini. What an inning for the Pacelli Cardinals. Home run number 4. And it's 13-0.
Next, number 14, the right fielder, Kaden Nelson.
It's just non-stop. Tri-County was one pitch away from getting out of it. And the juggernaut of the Pacelli Cardinals continues to deliver blows. Nelson takes a strike. $13-0. Kaden Nelson had a base hit her last time up, swing and fouled away. Once again, the Penguins are one strike away from getting out of this. And Pacelli's just hitting the ball really well. There haven't really been any errors of plays here. They're just hitting it. And Nelson reaches first.
Number 20, second base.
Back-to-back base hits here in the ball game for Caden Nelson. And now it's Ava Tess. She had to double her first time up. Peyton Mansell on deck here. Hit a three-run home run last time, and this one just goes through the gap. Brianna Garcia almost had a chance to make a play on it. Those are the ones that you might just have to dive on. So Ava Tess is now at a single and a double. We have a few players who have hit close to half the cycle already. I shouldn't say close to half. They have hit half the cycle. The question is, are they going to get enough at-bats to be able to do that? Fouled off into the pathway there over towards the parking lot goes that foul ball. But Tess has half the cycle. Amelia Martini has half the cycle. Kaylin Yenter has half of the cycle. And this one hit into center field, and that is, I am not too sure. We might be ending the inning here. I believe we're just ending that inning based on the runs that scored. I'm not too sure how this rule works, but I will take a guess that's what it is. So we're through one inning, and Pacelli's got a 13-0 lead, and we'll head to our second inning of play. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank, real people, real conversations.
Was she leading off?
The last place she left early, so the last batter that was up was still back.
Okay. Thank you. Yep. Good call.
Maybe enough second. Sorry, number 12.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to the second inning of play here on Zaleski Sports. So, to clarify what was happening, check on who the base runner was. I believe it was Kaden Nelson. She was leading off too far. She took off too early from the pitch, so that concluded the inning. It is a 13-0 ball game. The scoreboard here says 12-0, but our scoreboard here on Zaleski is correct. What an inning from the Pacelli Cardinals. They essentially managed to bat the order twice. A big swing and a miss from Skylar Wade. Amelia Martini has a very comfortable lead to pitch here on the mound. And a called strike 3 as Wade watches for out number 1.
Number 2, Kyla Foster.
Kyla Foster now going to the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts here today from Caden Nelson, from Amelia Martini. We thank our game day sponsors, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. And the Marshfield Dairy Fest is May 31st through June 2nd. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend. 0-1. Sets the bunt, pulls it back. Foster gets a ball. 1-1. The culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. Out number 2 from the bunt. And Martino is able to make the play, so now it's Brianna Garcia's turn in the 7-hole. So to lead off the next inning, Peyton Mansell will be the leadoff hitter. So just disregard all those pitches from her at-bat to begin her second at-bat. Those will reset. 0-1 on Garcia. Martini's pitch is in there for a strike. The Pacelli Cardinals had 1, 2, 3, 4 home runs in that first inning. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes the side. And we're through 1.5. It's a 13-0 ball game. You're watching Girls WIAA Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
I'll check. I'll try to do the math here. And welcome back, everybody, between innings here on Zaleski Sports. Just do 14 divided by 18. Pacelli in that first inning batted .777. Just insane stuff. We have a new pitcher. A new pitcher into the game for Tri-County, and that is Brianna Garcia. So Rothermel's day is done. Garcia's first pitch is outside for a ball. 14 hits in the first inning for Pacelli. And number 12, Skylar Wade, is playing at third base for Garcia. And Mansell, she might have gone back to back. She did, and she stopped to look back at the dugout. It just continues. When it rains, it pours home runs here in Plover. Let's quote some Luke Combs on that one. There's a discussion between the umpires here, and I believe Coach Helmrich for Tri-County here. The officials were saying something about she had two hands on something. I'm not sure if that was a pitching type of mistake. Not too sure. Garcia's first pitch here to Pionic is up high for a ball. Back-to-back innings of leadoff home runs for Pacelli, and they have hit the long ball 5 times. They are going home run happy. 2-0, a good hitter's count. Pionic trying to hit 3. Down and well inside for a ball. So Peyton Rothermel playing on second base. So they moved Wade and from Garcia on the double switch, and then Rothermel went into Wade's original spot at second. 3-1. The pitch. It's hit sharply into left field. And it gets by. And Matty Pionic is in there with, I would guess we'd call it a double. Looked like a pretty tough play to make there in left field. So Jaden Zadroik coming to the plate here for Katie Elka. Runner in scoring position for the freshman. And Zadroik and Pionic, they've done quite a bit of work together. They're great friends with each other. Might say best friends with each other, and she probably wants to drive in that run. They did a lot of work together on the girls' basketball team that had so much success this past year. This pitch from Garcia is well up high. It's a 1-2 count to Zadroik. Zadroik pops one up and out of play. I like to say it's been a while since I've seen a game where I've seen so many home runs. And there's 2 players for Pacelli that have multiple. This pitch down low. Good eye from Zadroik on the 2-2. Garcia's pitch way up high. It's a full count. Hannah Trzynski waiting on deck. Here it comes. The full count. It's a ground ball. Zadroik almost falling over. And the throw to first is in time. Pionic advances to third.
Number 11, Hannah Trzynski.
So the first out of the second inning on that ground ball. Zadroik almost took the tumble out of the batter's box, and this is popped up. Foul territory, out of play. It is really nice to have that window open right here. Could see all of that one clearly. So, since Zadroik was batting in Katie Elka's spot, we'll have to find out if Elka's day is done in center field. And another pop-up. This one's playable. And making the catch out there is Rothermel for the second out. Pionic stays on third. So how fitting was that for this second inning? All the players on the double switch have been the ones to make the plays for Tri-County. Kaylin Yenter now. She's got 2 doubles, 2 for 2, and 2 RBIs here in the game. Same with 2 runs scored. Lots of 2s here in the second inning. Pitch up and away from Garcia. It's a 2-0 count with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Fastball hit sharply down that line. The diving attempt there from Foster was no good, and she has 3 doubles and now 3 RBIs here in the game.
Next, number 8, Kelsey. Easy.
15-0 lead for Pacelli. We'll see if Coach Molsky wants to make a pinch runner substitution. No. And Kelsey Giese to the plate. Has a base hit, 1 for 2, a big swing and a miss. A home run and 2 doubles on the inning here for Pacelli. Popped up. And it's going to drop fair. And Yunter will score easily running on the 2 outs. And Giese is in there at second with a hustle double.
Next, number 18, Amelia Martinez.
Very possibly a single. And just an error on the outfield. But we'll see how it gets ruled. For now, we'll rule it as a double. So 3 doubles and a home run here in the second inning for Pacelli. And Amelia Martini is at the plate. And she needs a single and a triple to complete the cycle. High and inside for a ball. Garcia having a tough time finding the strike zone right now. It will get 2 quick outs, though, here in the second after that leadoff home run. 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Up and away again. And now it's a 3-0 count. And it looks like Rylan Mayick is in the on-deck circle here for Pacelli. We'll have to make sure. Swung on. Hit well. Center field, it's carrying. Back at the wall. And she's done it again. Amelia Martini. Back-to-back home runs. Just like Peyton. 17-0. Actually, 18-0 for Pacelli. 6 home runs in the ball game for the Cardinals. 1/3 of their runs have been home runs.
15, Ryland Mayick.
And it is Rylan Mayick who is at the plate here. I took a bunch of my notes in my scorebook here, so I don't have much room for these players. What a game this has been for multiple Pacelli Cardinals players. 4 RBIs for Amelia Martini here today. Mayick watches a fastball down and away. 2-0. And it doesn't help as the pitcher. You fall behind in that pitch count. And it just... things just start to really crumble on you, and you feel like everything's against you when you're on that mound. Once again, this pitch way outside. Ava Tessa waiting on deck. And I will say this, that Pacelli dugout is really stacked right now.
Number 20,
So,
Tess.
Rylan Mayick takes a walk. Believe it or not, that's only the second walk here in this game. And now Ava Tess is at the plate with 2 away. She watches this first one for a strike. Tess, 2 for 2 in the ball game with a single and a double. Tess watches just outside, and the throw gets into the outfield. Mayick will stay put here at first base. And it looks like Ella Van Order was just requested to go to the on-deck circle by Coach Mo. They're just getting ready for St. Mary Springs into right field, and it gets by the glove of Sanchez, and this is trouble. And the runners will stay put at second and third.
33, Van Order.
Pacelli putting on a hitter's fest. If you wanted to watch a game where it is very one-sided and one team's getting a bunch of hits, this is the game to watch. Van Order lines one into center field. That's going to drop. One runner will score, and Tess rounding third, and she will score. It is a 2 RBI base hit for Ella Van Order, and the score is now 20-0. Pacelli putting up a 7 spot here in the second. The hits just keep coming away. Pionic drops a bunt, lays it down. The throw to first is in time, and that will end the inning. A very courteous out call, I will say, but very understandable. 20-0, our score through 2 innings. We'll be back for the third here on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point gourmet sodas, handcrafted in small batches. Each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment. From tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point root beer, every bottle is in the house.
And welcome back, everybody. Today's game is presented by Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. And how about this? We finally got a different position player on the mound, and it's Ava Tess for the Cardinals. And about all these other changes here, Amelia Martini is playing at second base, so Tess and Martini make that switch. Van Order's staying put in left, Jaden Zadroik in center field, and Rylan Mayak in right field. The rest of the Pacelli infield or defense is the same. 0-2 the count on J.C. Sanchez. Sanchez, a swing and a miss. And a big celebration from the Cardinals defense on the strikeout. Pacelli trying to end this thing early. 20-0. First pitch here, missing a bit up high. I think it would have been entertaining to see Kaylin Yenter go on the mound to switch from the catcher's position all the way to pitching, and there's 2 down here in the third. 1 out away for Pacelli. Pacelli looking to close out the regular season in conference play 12-0. Hopkins watches for strike. she was swinging through. She checked her swing, but she went just by on it. Hopkins had a base hit back in the first inning, the only hit here of the game for Tri-County. Good pitch from Tess and a good eye from Hopkins. Believe it's a 2-1 count with 2 down. The scoreboard still is 1 run off, and Hopkins sends one into center field over the head of Zadroik, and Sky Hopkins having herself a good day hitting for Tri-County, and she is in there with a double. So both of the hits in the ball game here for Tri-County come from Sky Hopkins. Maybe they can try to get 1 run on the board here. Takes a strike. Hopkins took a big jump there from second. McKenna Rettler trying to drive that run in to avoid the shutout. This pitch is in there for a strike, and Tri-County is down to their last strike. A lot of anticipation in the Pacelli dugout. Here comes the pitch from Tess. Swing and a miss. And Pacelli is perfect to close the season in conference play. A 20-0 shutout by the Pacelli Cardinals. What's that? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 20. 3 innings in the books. A 20-0 victory for Pacelli. What a day for the Cardinals. 6 home runs in this game, and that is how both of these teams end their regular season of conference play. A whole bunch of fun coming from that huddle. And we will send things to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, get your fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. We will be right back.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
On our mic, I will be heading down to talk with Coach Molsky, and it looks like Maddie Pionic.
Or no, they have to go in there because I'm putting my stuff on the truck.
You're back in the house.
Well, I put her in the house because she had her first high school home run this weekend, and she followed it up with 2 more tonight.
Dang.
So it's
Impressive.
That's why she's in the house.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with, the hitting as a whole, but
Right about here, right?
I can stand in the middle of you guys here.
Okay.
I'll start with you, Coach.
Okay.
Welcome back to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Welcome to Plover,
Hi.
Coach. I know
Hi, thanks.
did you take a field trip? Was
I
that
had a 4th grade field trip to Madison, the annual 4th grade field trip to Madison. So snuck in just as we started the game. So it was all good.
I was talking on our broadcast about how when I was in 3rd and 4th grade, I took those trips to Madison too for either social studies or
Yep.
science. Such a great time.
Yeah.
Wonderful time. Did you enjoy this game more than that field trip?
I definitely enjoyed the game more than we came out, they were ready to hit. They hit the ball well. They saw the ball and hit it well.
And this was something you wanted to have happen after only scoring 5 runs in the win yesterday from your team. Not too many hits. You said you wanted to see a little bit more hitting out of them. They were swinging a little bit underneath those pitches yesterday. So to see that was a tremendous effort from them. And now going into Thursday. Against St. Mary's Springs.
Yes.
How are you feeling after seeing a performance like this?
Well, we know that she pitched us strikes, and the girls hit the ball well with the strikes. We know that this St. Mary's Springs gal is going to bring another different look. So it'll be the 3rd different look this week, which is what we need to work on to get ready for the playoffs. We need to see multiple looks with pitching, and so we're just going to continue to stay aggressive in the box, hit through the ball, and go for it.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news
Bad
here, but.
Yes.
So Amelia, she had the 4 consecutive perfect games against conference opponents.
Yep.
Obviously, that has come to an end.
Right.
That's the bad news. The good news, your team's on fire.
Well, and the good news is we were able to bring Ava in, and she hasn't pitched since last year because of her broken collarbone. For her to be able to come in and pitch that last inning well was great. We like individual accolades, but really we're a team and a family, and people get excited about the perfect games and all that kind of stuff, and I do too. But in the long run, everybody kind of forgets a little bit about the perfect game, but they realize, oh, we won that game. You won conference. You go to state. Those are the things. So we're going to keep working hard.
But you guys hit 6 home runs in this game as a team. It was home run happy day from you guys. Congrats on this win, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, now we got our player of the game. Welcome back to the Highlight House, Maddie. Here since the basketball season. So first off, I'm going to ask you, how does it feel to be back in this position and to follow your first career home run this past weekend with 2 home runs in this game? How does that feel?
It feels really good. It was very exciting. That's a good accomplishment. So, yeah, it feels pretty good.
And like I said, you guys hit 6 home runs in this game. You guys were just going off on the offense, the 13 runs in the first inning, and just to get that lead off home run in the game, like how much do you think that really set the tone for the rest of the game?
I think it was a good start. I mean, we all approached the plate good. We were all ready to go, and yeah.
And for you, when you hit that first career home run as a Pacelli Cardinal, and I'm sure plenty more to come, especially after today, how did that make you feel when you were able to do that?
It felt really good. I mean, the energy was high and just.
You got anything else to add?
I don't think so.
All right, I will put you in the highlight house. Congrats.
Thank you. And I'm in the house. Thank you.
Awesome, you did great. Thank you for tuning in, folks. It is a 20-0 final here in Plover. The Pacelli Cardinals in complete state champion form. Coach Molsky put it very well. This team, they are playing as a whole bunch. It's not an accolade of one person. It is the entire team. And the Pacelli Cardinals are looking really good going into Thursday against St. Mary Springs. A 21-2 record here on the season, and we are going to continue to follow them. We will see you guys on Thursday, and be sure to tune into all of our other content we got going on right now live on ZaleskiSports.com. That's going to do it for all of us here in Plover, here at Spud Field in the White Park Complex. I'm Brendan Retzloff from Zaleski Sports saying so long. Have a wonderful night, everybody.